Alright, so this is the SR. It's finally working and running. It gave me a heck of a time inside the gearbox to get moving. Just as some of the things off the top of my head I remember I had to do. I had to do the washer mod for the MOE grip to get somewhat proper engagement of the pinion and bevel. One of the weirder things I had to do was to sand down the contact box itself. I think there was an issue that whenever the gearbox was closing, it was actually squeezing contacts shut a little bit, and whenever the shuttle was pushed forward and made contact, it was pushed tight enough there that it got stuck and it couldn't reverse, and the trigger went all floppy. So I do a lot of sanding on that kind of outraised arm, and also on the actual leg of the contact shuttle itself. That's all working fine now. Oh, I also had to shorten the spring for the contacts, much like you would the tappet spring, but that's shortened a little bit just to give it a little bit more force to move back. The other major thing I had to do was in the gearbox, I had to actually drill a hole through the gearbox to the contacts and run my signal wire for the MOSFET outside the gearbox and back to here. The issue was that no matter how much I took out of the gearbox down here or arranged the wire, every time I took the motor out, it would hook on the signal wire and just rip it straight in half. After about the fourth time of that happening, I got pretty mad at it, just drilled a hole straight through the gearbox, ran the wire outside the gearbox back to here. So far it's working fine. I may try doing that in the future with other V2 versions that really give me trouble there. Other than that, the shimming turned out pretty nice on here. I don't know how it's going to sound on audio. Hopefully it will sound okay. Other than that, most of the normal gearbox mods are done. Tappet shaving, greasing, AoE, all that fun stuff. Right now it's being run on, let's see, 11.1 2.2 millihour. I'm going to say that I'm going to say these are 25.1 gears because they are the same sizes as the stock gears that were in here, which I believe are 25.1. I'm not really sure because I think the SHS gears were billed as 18.1. But whatever ratio they are, I'm pretty happy with how the response turned out, considering that it's definitely not a 13.1 ratio. It's either an 18.1 or a 25.1, I'm not sure. And the fact that it has that 19-tooth piston for the longer drawback. But anyway, here's response. I'm very happy with how the shimming turned out in this. I can spam it pretty fast, and it's nice. And that's an issue I've been having lately, where if I mistime it just a little bit, yeah, it's the cutoff nub, or the cutoff that gets lodged, so that it knocks off my contacts. Yeah, so I actually have to take the receiver off, poke a screwdriver down there, nudge it into the full auto mode to delodge it. It's kind of a pain. I'm not really sure how I'm going to solve that, because if I do that in the field, I'm probably just going to have a screwdriver on me. Right now, all I have left to do with it is like all the hop-up stuff. Right now I have the hop-up and the Promny barrel in here, just for the heck of it. But I still need to R-hop it, do all the stabilization mods. That's going to have to wait a little bit just because I have some other projects for some other people I have to finish up first, so it might be a few days or so till I get that in. Also, I've realized that the MIG cap, at least one of the MIG caps I've been testing for, it doesn't feed at all, so I probably actually need to clean out both the MIG caps and the high cap because I haven't done anything to them since I got them, and they're probably full of gunk, which is probably why they're not feeding. But yeah, it's running after all the time and energy and stuff I've been doing. It probably took me 4 days, just if I like total up the hours, just 4 straight days of working on this stupid thing to get it running, to just get the gearbox cycling properly. And it's still not 100% because there's that stupid contact issue. Not contact, cutoff issue, which I'm not sure how I'm going to solve. But I'm rambling, so